Time to play the game. Time to play the game!
Hello everyone, and welcome to this week's episode of MythChat. To be honest, I was pretty busy over the past week, and so I don't have much in the way of news. But Wildstar finally did announce that it will be officially launching its free-to-play as of September 29th. For anyone who's been interested in Wildstar, it will be a perfect time to jump in and start your journey. I also took some time over the weekend to jump into the Heart of Thorns beta. The last time I played the beta, I talked about encounters being tooled just a little too high for players, making some encounters feel very frustrating. I have to say I actually enjoyed the second beta weekend immensely, though I didn't get much time to play or have time to actually do any recording of my gameplay. I did find the encounters to have been tuned far better, allowing for challenging fights, but it didn't leave me feeling really frustrated. All in all, the experience was really great, and it's starting to shape up to be a fantastic expansion. It's really nice to see the progress. Also, don't miss out on special in-game world event that will start on September 10th. The Mordrim will start their invasion and will periodically appear on the world map. It is recommended that you are at least level 18 to take part in these events. Massive battle events like these in Guild Wars are a whole lot of fun, so definitely don't miss out on it. To fill out the rest of the video, I thought I would share a fledgling Warcraft story with you. So allow me to set the stage. It's vanilla WoW, maybe a couple months in, and by all accounts I'm a gigantic noob. My previous experience had been Final Fantasy, and I had been playing a healer for most of that expansion, so WoW was a huge departure. So I started out playing a hunter. I wanted to do something completely different. So I joined this guild of all female players, and yeah, we all know what girl actually stands for. Anyway, I think it was in my late 40s, early 50s at the time, and our guild leader was kind enough to start taking its lower ranking members on some runs into level 40-ish dungeons. My guild leader was also a max level character. So I went on a couple of runs, and every single time I got yelled at. I was pulling thread off the tank. I was doing too much damage. The mobs were attacking me and not the tank. I was a terrible player. I didn't know how to play. I was a noob. Eventually, my playing was so bad that my guild leader said that I couldn't come on any more runs. So, because I couldn't take part in the guild's main activity, I said I was going to go find another guild. To which, somehow, my guild leader managed to actually guilt trip me into staying in the guild, even though I couldn't actually do anything with the guild. So, I felt bad after all, because I, of course, was a terrible hunter. So, I snuck away. I went and joined another server, and I decided to roll a warrior to find out just how hard it was to tank. So I rolled this warrior, and it became really apparent within a few levels how the class worked. There are 3 specs, of course. There's arms, fury, and protection. Fury, you wield 2 weapons and you smash your opponent's face in. Arms, you carry a big sword and you smash your opponent's face in. And protection, you carry a sword and shield to smash your opponent's face in. So, if I tank, I would obviously want to be a protection warrior and use a sword and shield, right? However, it dawned on me. My previous guild leader, with all of her insight on how horrible of a player I was, didn't know shit about her own class. First, she was taking an arm spec, which is a DPS spec. Second, she was trying to tank with a 2-handed axe. And third, the axe was a level 40 axe, 20 levels below her own level. Now, granted, this level 40 axe was an epic axe, and anyone who had an epic at the time was just godly and amazing. And not knowing any better, I assumed that I was a terrible player and I was just doing too much damage and doing everything wrong. Now granted, I made mistakes, but at least I learned quickly, and I think it also taught me a valuable lesson. Everyone's a noob at some point. Don't tear down other players when you should be building them up. Help educate people, help them learn. And if you don't know shit about someone else's class, don't tell that player how to play their class. And also, don't assume you know everything about your class, especially when it's a new game and you're just starting out. In the end, I can look back on the story and it makes me chuckle. I'm glad for the experience because it did get me to play another class and to learn that role. And I think at some point everyone should actually kind of try to do all three of the healing, the DPS, and the tank roles just to kind of learn. If you liked this little story, please feel free to hit the like button. If you want to hear more, please subscribe. But until next time, this is Mythka, logging out.